Hello, church family. It's good to be in your home again today with another Devo. And today I just thought we would just go right into the verse that we're going to be looking at is Exodus 14 verses 13 through 14. One that we're very familiar with. It's the Exodus of the Israelites, the very first part of their 40-year journey in the desert as they went to the promised land. And you may recall that there was this moment when God called Moses and he had told him, go and tell my people that we're going to come out of Israel. And all of the events that had led up to that with Pharaoh and the plagues and all of that, now they're moving out. They're on their way. They have hope. They have a place they want to go that's promised to them from the Lord their God. Here we are in Exodus 14, verses 13 through 14. And Moses said to the people, do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall see again no more forever. The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. So that's the title of my Devo today. The Lord will fight for you. Why is it that God fights for us? What is it that he's looking for in that fight? Why does he put us in a situation where in the back behind us is our enemy pressing on us, coming all around us, and it seems like we have no hope? And in that moment, why does God place us in that position? He does it because he wants the glory in the deliverance of his children. Let's just take the parts of this verse and notice a few things. It says, God says, do not be afraid. Stand still and the salvation of the Lord, and see the salvation of the Lord. I don't know about you, but when I was a child, I had my parent, very little guy running around. They're all fidgety. We're always wanting to do something when we're real young. We've got a lot of activity in our mind and in our bodies. And I can remember my mom and my aunt and my grandmother saying to me over and over again, be still, be still, quit fidgeting. And that's what we need to do in our lives especially when we're faced with the pressures of life and the warfare that we see. You remember the earlier Devo where we discovered that our warfare and weapons here on earth are not fleshly, but have divine power for the explicit purpose to destroy strongholds. Let's read 2 Corinthians 10:4 again. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. And again, Psalms 18:39. You have clothed me with strength for the battle. You subdue my adversaries beneath me. What are the strongholds in your life, in my life? How are you combating those strongholds? We, like the Israelites, we have two choices. We can give in to the strongholds and go back to Egypt and be a slave again. Or we can look to our God for deliverance, having full faith that we are his children and he will deliver us. It's simple. Trust in God for deliverance, or reason it out for yourself and go back into slavery. Watch what the Lord will do, He will fight for you. This section was brought to the kids on Wednesday night Olympians, and we have a little sticky note. We call it a sticky statement that we give to the kids for each lesson. In this case, the portion of Exodus 14 through 13, and we read it to them and we have them quote it back so they take it with them throughout the week. And here we are. Watch the Lord. Watch what the Lord will do. He will fight for you. And that's true for all of us here. I pray this week you'll watch what the Lord will do. He will fight for you. God bless.